bud. Thanks for joining me today. We're playing some more Ocarina of Time. My name is Kenny. I don't remember the last time I played was. I believe today, from my perspective, is Friday. I think the last time I played was like on Wednesday. So I don't really remember what's going on. We got 4 duplicants here. We got Nicole, May, Telly, and Gordon Ramsay. Now these guys are having trouble with oxygen, which, you know, name of the game, not surprising. Everybody here is suffocating currently. So what I think we're going to want to do, let's look at what we're researching. Okay, so we're still researching food and stuff. So once we're done with that, I believe we're going to want to do some base building stuff. Specifically, ventilation. I think we might want these airflow tiles next, like immediately. Let's start up our timer again. Yeah, so the last episode rather, okay, so the one thing I do remember is that duplicants were crapping all over the place because somebody didn't fill in dirt in these outhouses. So I think, okay, so one of the next things we actually want to do too is research piping and water, so that we can start getting all these little water pockets and polluted water pockets into separate tanks, which I'm going to leave on the left and right of the base. Thankfully, some research just got done. What did we just get? All right, so we got some, our refrigerator is very important. Eventually we're going to be, putting some of our meal wood and all of that into refrigerators. We also have a hydroponic farm. I've never really used the hydroponic farms. We're going to see what that does. It can be used as a floor tile and rotated before construction. Must be irrigated through liquid piping. Grows 1 plant from a seed. How is that any different from this? I might need to do some research on that. Refinement. We have a fertilizer synthesizer. We do not have phosphorite yet. Don't know how we get phosphorite, if I'm honest. Mess table, park sign, and we have a farm station. We don't want to put down farm stations yet. It's going to take up way too much power, way too many resources that we don't have currently. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Nicole died last episode, too. She was, building down here, and she ended up, suffocating the wall. So our priority system is different now. So we're building and digging at the same priority. And I think that's going to be really important, because now there should be less likely of a chance that somebody will get stuck in a wall and suffocate to death. Also, trying to build and then dig just really was not working. They really did treat digging like it was the absolute last thing they would ever want to do. And in a situation like that, I will dig going upwards that way, where it's going to be a priority 4, but I will never dig for the base at a priority level 4. Now, let's look at some skills, because it does look like Gordon Ramsay on skill. We're going to make him do some grilling. So, in our priorities here, okay, good. Gordon Ramsay already has a high priority. Ooh, another duplicant. Okay, before we make another duplicant, however, though, we want to prioritize making a bed. That'll be within the next cycle. So yeah, Gordon Ramsay is already doing some cooking. We're going to need some more generators and batteries and stuff. Okay, so let's get a new duplicant. We've got Belle Delphine over here. So I think we get Rusty. Yeah, I think we're going with Rusty. So Rusty's going to be our first aid person. We're going to build a hospital for them to heal some duplicants in. They will also be... Oh, they also spawn with a skill point, so I can do something for them. They already have super duper hard digging, rather. We're going to put medicine compounding as the first thing for Rusty. But super duper hard digging. Oh my god, we never set any hats. So grilling for Gordon Ramsay. For May, we're going to do just hard digging, I guess, because that's all she has. For Nicole, advanced research, definitely. And for Telly, hard digging is fine for now. Although Telly will be our rancher, so they'll have a ranching hat soon enough. And we gotta assign Rusty here, obviously. And yeah, a lot of this right now is just a waiting game. Because we need enough duplicants. At this point right now, the absolute highest thing they're doing is filling up these oxygen providers. At least they're supposed to be. And cleaning out the toilets and stuff like that. And then they're doing things like research and making power. Then they'll be doing stuff like digging. So in a situation like this, Oh, first of all, oh, I guess that was just low water. They needed water in that, because for some reason the advanced research table, or the supercomputer rather, takes water to run. I don't really understand the logic behind that, but it, you know, it works. But yeah, that little symbol that I saw right there, I thought that was that there was no research pending, which is a bad thing. But yeah, a lot of the stuff that has to happen right now is just like digging. Like they need to start doing stuff, because I can't do much unless they do like something. They need to dig and build, and yeah, it's not going very well so far. I feel like we just need more duplicates, so like every 2.5 cycles we're just going to pick a new duplicate. I'm worried about stuff like that because, you know, also it's also another mouth to feed, another mouth that needs oxygen, and stuff like that. Don't really understand why they're not making more food. Maybe it's because we have our priorities set weird. Yeah, the only person who's cooking is Gordon Ramsay. So right now I'm going to make all of our duplicates prioritize cooking a little bit. Somebody has more skills, Nicole. So field research really only takes 1 morale. So I think we're going to go for field research because I don't think she can do much more. If we want it, you know, if we want to change it, there's a thing called like it's like a skill scrubber. We could just stick duplicates in that and take off their take off any skills that we gave them and you know, give it to somebody else, or rather reallocate all the skills that we just put down. Now I'm going to prioritize. I don't want to prioritize that actually. I think I want to prioritize this. Farms are going to be a level 6 priority, I believe. And then, you know, eventually we will do some water research. Hello. Had some lag there. I don't think I'm going to need anything after this. We've got a critter trap, fish trap, incubator, critter sensor. I don't need those things, so I really do just need them to get the farm aspect down, so we can start digging out more this way and putting down ranches, start catching hatches and stuff. Because really, that's probably one of the only things that we're going to be farming for right now is hatches, because they give us coal, and eventually I will be putting down a coal generator, which we don't have researched yet. Now I'm wondering now, I've had this at a level 7 priority for a while. Wondering if they can't, no, they can reach it. I wonder why they weren't digging it earlier. I mean, we've got 5 duplicates, and there's not a lot of things that need to be done really, so I don't quite understand why it's taking them so long to do basic build tasks. Like, do we want to prioritize digging over anything else? Because here's the thing, oxygen is really important, food is really important. Maybe we just do anything that they need to do, like, okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to make all of this level 6 stuff. Right, farms included. And then we're going to make building and digging level 7 priorities. And see how that changes things. At this point, I am just trying anything that I think will work. This is not what I would usually do in a gameplay. I feel like that right now is a good time to explore different ways of doing things. Something that I've never done before. Because I really do want to learn how to use the priority system. Because it's just going to make things so much more efficient. Now, May, we're going to give her farming. Yeah, like I was saying, it's a whole efficiency thing where, like the first time that I played, things went super smoothly. The first colony that I made, rather, when I first opened the game. But the more I play, the less efficient things seem to be going. And I don't really understand that fully, and I think it's because of my priority system. I've learned that I can go up here and click priorities for individual duplicates, and I've learned about the priority system down here, but I have not learned how to actually implement those things so that things get done in an efficient manner. But also, the schedule I don't think I'm doing very well. Here, let's shave off actually a whole hour of break time. And see what that does for us. Because we do want them working more than resting, but also, you know, the more they work, the more stressed they're going to get. And I really don't want these guys like stress vomiting and destroying stuff, because that will happen, and it's brutal, the things it does to the colony, honestly. And I don't want to have to deal with it. So yeah, I'm trying to balance all of those things all at once, which honestly is starting to sound like my daily life. Alright, it's almost time for us to get another duplicate, so I'm going to prioritize another cot. I think the more duplicates we get, the easier things are going to become, especially when we have more builders and more diggers, because that's really what I need to do right now. I think another thing that I did differently from other gameplay that I would have otherwise done is the way I chose duplicates at the beginning of this colony. The way I chose them was that I prioritized things that would come later in the game, things like research and ranching. But what I didn't do was prioritize things like digging and building, so a lot of my duplicates are really good at things like research, but not so good at digging. So regardless if I prioritize them properly or not, in a way doesn't really make them any more efficient, because, you know, a duplicate like Nicole over here, Nicole can't dig for shit. So, or she can't build for shit or something. I forget. Let's look at her. Yeah, she can't build for shit. So it's like, yeah, she can go around and build build and dig is what I think. Yeah, she could go around and build and dig, but, you know, why would we make her build and dig if she's not too good at it? You know what I mean? It's also not very efficient to have somebody who isn't good at building and digging and making them build and dig. And that just goes for anything, you know. I wouldn't have somebody who has a super duper hard digging skill and make them go and farm. That doesn't make much sense to me. So yeah, that's also something I did differently. So this is really just an experimental colony from my point of view, anyway. So if you're looking at this and you're trying to use it as like a guide for how to play, don't. Let's look at blueprints. Let's take Muckroot, because it does look like we're suffering with calories right now. Oh, the priority system. Because now that we need to prioritize food, we also need to prioritize power. And we've got nobody who wants to do power, and I didn't grab another duplicate because all of them sucked. I should have just grabbed the one that was good at decor. Again, you know, it's not duplicate priorities that I'm worried about. It's my priorities that I'm worried about. It's like, why am I prioritizing somebody who need, like, why am I prioritizing weird things like making sure that somebody is good at digging before they join my colony? Because the thing is, we have 5 duplicates, and I'm constantly having to make sure that 2 of them, or 3 of them at a minimum, are making power, researching, and making food. And then the other 2 are just walking around doing whatever. In this case, May looks like she's farming most of the time, and then whoever our other one is, I believe Rusty, they're probably doing all the digging and building. If that. No, Rusty's literally making power right now. So, I don't know. Like I said, I have to make sure that we're making food. There's no other way. If we're not making food, our colony is going to die. We do not have enough calories. Let's look at our charts. Yeah, we're eating a net of about 1,000 calories. You know, we're going down in calories. Eventually, like within the next 2 cycles, we won't have enough calories. So we absolutely need to make food, but also we need to dig out these areas so that I can make more food, but also we need to research so that I can make more food. And it's a really, really hard balance to try to get to right now. Okay. That was weird. Why was Rusty not in bed? So one thing that I just noticed was that, like, making a task a level 8, or rather making a machine or something a level 8 task, also means that you're making the disinfecting of it a level 8, the repairing and the general upkeep of it a level 8. You know what I mean? A supercomputer by itself isn't just a research task. It is also a cleaning task. You know what I mean? A disinfecting task, a supplying task. Thank God we got more stuff done. So I think with those types of, I'm going to have to do research after this episode, but with those types of tasks, I believe we should be doing a different priority system with them because they involve so many more things. They're filling up the queue for all of the duplicants before they even get a chance to do anything. Why are you cooking? Oh, you know what? I did make a priority for everybody to cook because we do need calories. I don't know what to say about it. I'm not going to lie. This is a really empty space that we're not utilizing yet. I'm wondering if I should put something there. Oh, we do have... Oh, okay. So we can make a ranching farm now. And I don't know if I want to do that quite just yet. Simply because, it's going to take up more resources. It's going to take up a duplicant. They're going to be... It's likely going to be Telly. They're going to be gone, just making critters happy. Which I don't know if we want quite yet. Okay, so in the future, this area is actually going to be used for showers. We're going to dig down a little further to put things like batteries and generators. But we're going to put that there just for now, because every time somebody runs on the hamster wheel over there, I want to make sure that, you know, there's enough power to make sure that things are going, so that we don't have to continuously make that a task. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put down a few more hamster wheels. Like one or two more. Two more. Make those a level 9 as well. And then also wire them up at a level 9. Because I want to make power fast, and I want to keep it there for as long as possible. So theoretically, Telly will be running on this until all of these batteries are filled. And that way, once, okay, it didn't quite happen that way, but you know what I mean? All of these batteries now are holding 1.8 kilojoules. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 batteries. And that's, you know, that's a decent amount of power right there. And then anytime somebody gets back onto a hamster wheel, they're adding on to that power. Now, I know you're not really supposed to use batteries that way because there's things like transformers, but I'm under the assumption that, like, the more batteries that you have in an area, A, the more heat you're going to have, but B, also, you know, the longer term, you're going to have more power available to your duplicants. I want to make it so that, like, my duplicants can go to sleep and wake up and still have at least half power left over for them to be able to, you know, wake up and immediately make food if they need to and stuff like that. Also, it looks like we're on a climb with calories, which is really cool. Always nice to see. We're also going to make these... Well, that's a priority 7, so we're also going to make these a priority 7. So if we get 3 people on a hamster wheel right away, like right in the morning or something, they'll charge up all 8 of those batteries almost well, not instantaneously, obviously, but they will charge up those batteries fairly fast, and then nobody will have to go back onto it for a little while. Oh, new duplicant. But also, I think we take Jasmine, actually, because she's got good machinery. Well, she's got decent machinery. She can use a machine. So yeah, I think we print Jasmine. And we're going to assign her to this bed. And we're also going to give her a new skill, because all duplicants spawn with a skill. And we're going to give her advanced research. That'll make research go by a little bit faster. Okay, all of these batteries have about 9 kilojoules. 9 times 8 is 72. That's 72 kilojoules. So now that we have Jasmine around, I'm hoping that she will... Yeah, she's getting tasks done. So I think that was our big issue, is that we definitely need more duplicants, which we now have. We can plant a single mealwood seed, which is fantastic, I guess. You know what it is? I think people are composting the mealwood seeds. I think that might be what's happening, because you can compost any organic material. Don't really know how to stop that, but I guess, you know, the more seeds that we accumulate, the better it'll get. Anyways, I think that's about all I have for right now. And it doesn't look like much has happened, but like, we tweaked our priority system. We got some rooms digged out. We put down some more batteries. We got some more duplicants. I think we're on a decent track to getting a good colony. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. But for right now, I think this is going to be it until next time. So, thank you. Bye.